share the link to as many of your friends. Good, the numbers are going up. We're at 41 now. I believe we can even get to up to 1,000 people because over 1 million people are writing JAMB 2024. And this information that we are giving you is very valid and very relevant if you want to score 300 and above in this year's JAMB. So please be nice to your friends, your family, anybody you know writing this JAMB. Share this live on your stories so that they also will be aware and join. So without further ado, keep your questions. If you have any questions, maybe from last week that I wasn't able to answer, you can type them in the comment section. Please be engaging, engage us as much as possible because our guest today, like I said, is the CEO of The Rock Tutors. The Rock Tutors is a foremost tutorial center in Ado Ekiti that has been existing for over 7 years, impacting the lives of many people writing JAMB. So you are not in the wrong place, you are actually in the right place, where you'll be getting the right knowledge that you need to actually pass this exam. So I'm just going to end this now. Good. Yes, so it's better. So like I said, if you have questions, you can drop your questions for us. We are going to answer them. So without further ado, let's clap our hands together as we welcome Mr. Femi Akpata, who will be giving us tricks and tips to score 300 and above in this year's JAMB. Please put your clapping emoji in the comments. Let me see your clapping emoji. If you don't put your clapping emoji, we will not see his face. So clap, clap, clap. Thank you, Ajayi Praise. Thanks for clapping. So guys, I'll hand over to Mr. Femi Akpata to take us for the next 20 minutes, then we'll continue from there. You're welcome, sir.
All right, my people, I am so happy and I'm so honored to be here this evening to share some highlights, about the success of the UTME 2024 to us. And I trust God that at the end of these exams, you will win. As a matter of fact, you have won already.
Yeah.
You have won already. And I trust God that the little effort you have actually imbibed, the little effort you have applied, the Lord Almighty will crown your effort with good success in the mighty name of Jesus. So I want you to just be in the right mindset, especially now that exams is around the corner. I believe you all know that UTME 2024 is less than 12 days. From today, countdown is 11 days. 11 days, JAMB 2024 is here. Did you know that more than 2 million people actually, register for these exams you want to write? So invariably, you are competing with over 2 million candidates. And you know what it means. What it means is that the admission will be quite competitive. And that is why you need to score higher in your 2024 UTME. You need to score higher. You need to score higher because of what? So that your JAMB score, can give you edge over others. 1 mark matters a lot. That's why you can't afford to, to sleep at this point in time. Now, the question I'm going to ask you now, and which I believe you can answer, maybe you can say directly or within yourself. Between now and the next 11 days that you'll be writing UTME, how many hours did you dedicate for your reading? How many hours? How many hours do you read per day? And I'm just trying to give you a piece of advice now that if you have been reading for 3 hours, 2 hours before, I would like you to move it up to, if possible, 8 hours in a day. You understand? Because I pray that you will not write JAMB again in the year 2025. That is why you need to know what you are doing. As a matter of fact, you need to brace up. So it is very, very important. Now, people have been asking us questions. They said, how do we manage my time? Because I've received some messages, early this week, that how do we manage the time for the exams? How do we manage the time? And like you all know, It's no longer news that your objectives is objective questions. You don't have theory. In the JAMB 2024, it has been like that. It's 100% objective. Objective, 40 questions for 3 subjects, and use of English is 60 questions. Now, if you're having 60 questions for that, how do you now manage those questions within 2 hours? If I'm the one that will be writing the exam, this is how I'm going to maximize my time, because there is no time. Just decide to spend 20 minutes on 3 subjects. 20 minutes on 3 subjects. That's how many minutes? That should be 60 minutes. Spend 20 minutes on 3 subjects. That should be 60 minutes. Then 25 minutes on the subject you find somehow difficult. You understand? Dedicate 25 minutes to the subject you somehow, maybe, out of the 4 subjects you want to write, you will have the easiest subject, I'm very sure. And you will have one that you don't really like, but you are trying so that you can pass it. You understand? So you start with the easiest. You understand? For example, if you are writing physics, chemistry, biology, and use of English, and I enjoy biology so much, if I want to write my UTM 2024, I can start with biology. Because, from research, when you start with something you will have, your confidence will be boosted, and at the same time, it's going to help you to find other questions easier. So it is advisable you start with the questions you know best. Very important, so that it can give you morale, to go through other questions as you answer them correctly. Hope you are getting what we are saying.
Hope we are getting value. If you are getting value, don't be stingy. Share this link. Tell many people what's happening at the Rock Tutors TikTok page. Share the link. So, Mr. Femi, we are enjoying you, sir.
All right. So, like I said, you dedicate 20 minutes for, the example I gave: biology, chemistry, physics, and the use of English. Use of English, if I find it so easy, I can start with use of English. If I enjoy English and I know that I'm going to score almost everything, then I can start with the English I know best. You understand? Then you dedicate maybe 20 minutes for the use of English. Then biology, chemistry, physics. Biology, chemistry, maybe, I know English so well, followed by biology and chemistry. Then biology, another 20 minutes, chemistry, another 20 minutes. Then physics, if I don't really like physics, but I know I'm trying, I can just give physics 25 minutes. And if you divide the time they gave you to actually solve all the questions, if you divide it into 2 hours they have given you will discover that you still have 35 minutes left. So if you have 35 minutes left, you can now use 30 minutes to review the questions you have done. You understand? To review the questions you have done, and you now use the remaining 5 minutes to submit. Somebody said, what if the questions are so difficult? And please, I will let you know that don't spend much time on the subject that you find so difficult, especially the topic you find so difficult, because one topic can take up to like 5 minutes if care is not taken. And at the end of the exam, you won't be saying is the witches and wizards from home that followed you to the exams hall. You understand? You also have to be intentional, and at the same time, you have to be alert. If you see any question you find difficult to solve, I'm telling you now, try to push it aside. Skip it. You understand? I've seen a question. There was a particular time that I went to write exams, and 100 questions. Out of the 100 questions, I saw question number 1. I could not answer it. Question number 2, I could not answer it. Question number 3, I could not. 4. I said, problem has started, but I decided to start skipping. But can you imagine that from question number 6, I started finding it so easy. Then I started doing it. So there are many more questions you still find easier to do than the one that proves so difficult. That is why you have to skip the one you are not finding so easy, so that they won't take your time. Because enemies may send some tough questions to you, and by the time you are dragging with those questions, time would have gone. When you now finish the exam, you say, the time was not enough. Time will always be enough, because the same time you have, is still the same time that will be given to somebody that will score the highest in 2024 UTME. The same time is given to everybody, And one thing I want you to also consider is that I also want you to pray very well, because to succeed in this forthcoming UTME, you also need the favor of God. Why do you need the favor of God? Despite the fact that you have worked hard, you need the favor of God because, we have different timing concerning the exams. We have different questions concerning the exams. We also have different days concerning the exam. So somebody that falls on day 1 will not be writing the same question with the person that falls on day 2. You understand? So you have to be careful and be prayerful that God, anytime I fall for my own exam, I am favored. I want you to start typing it. I am favored concerning my exams. I want you to start typing that I am favored.
Let's see your comment.
Let's see your comment that I am favored. Concerning the timing you'll be given, concerning the day that you will fall, concerning the hour. Because some people will write in the morning, some will write in the afternoon, some will write in the evening. So it depends. Anytime you are being given, just consider yourself favored. It is so important because different questions. I've seen 2 people, one is so brilliant, the other one is just an average student. But do you know that the average student score more than the so-called brilliant that will say, no, this person will score high. Why? Because when the one that we felt maybe won't really score much, she just discovered that all the questions that were coming towards A, they were cheap questions. The questions she actually knows very well. So it doesn't take much to score 300 plus in your forthcoming UTME. All you need to do is to be favored such that the questions that you know should come your way.
Yes.
And by the special grace of God, because you are under this talk and trust God so much that you'll be favored with your questions, you'll be favored with your time, you'll be favored with your
system.
Your system.
You need favor.
Exactly.
Some people, their village people will follow them and their laptop will go off.
Exactly.
So you need God's favor for your system to actually be working and be working fine. So you can send us a gift. If you're on this live and you've not gifted us, or you gift us, just look on your screen. You will see those icons. Just send us a gift. I'm looking at the gift. So send us gift. If you've not sent us gift, send us a gift now. Continue.
All right. So I want you to take note of that. So, and I trust God that by the grace of God, you will not fall into the wrong centers. Because there are wrong centers that the enemy are waiting for you. This is where you will fall. By the time they will start, and let me let you know that from the 10th of April 2024, you will start the printing. That is by 10th of April 2024.
Thursday.
That's just exactly 8, 9, 10. That is Wednesday. From Wednesday, today is 8.
Okay, Wednesday.
9, 10. From this Wednesday. But there's public holiday tomorrow and on Wednesday. So hopefully before weekend, we should start reprinting. You understand? And that's why this is the best time you can pray, because it's going to be, you are going to be given centers randomly, the computers, different challenges last year. And I know some of you wrote JAMB last year and you still want to write this year so that you can have a better score and better courses. By the special grace of God, this time around, you are going to be favored concerning your center, concerning the timing, even the system you are going to use to write the exams. Is going to really make more sense by the grace of God. So those are the things you need to watch. But like I said the other time, the time factor is so important. Don't waste time on any subject you'll be writing that very day. Don't waste what? Don't waste time. Dedicate 20 minutes for each subject, max. 20 minutes for biology, for example, 20 minutes for chemistry, 20 minutes for physics, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe for the use of English. Then if you're an art student, 20 minutes for government, 20 minutes for literature. If you know CRS very well, you understand, you should dedicate 20 minutes so that you can still have 30 minutes left, and out of the 35 minutes left, use 30 minutes to review your questions and answer them, especially the difficult ones. You can revisit them, then you answer the questions. Then the remaining 5 minutes, all you have to do with it is to review again and submit. Then for some of you that are not familiar with the computer to write exams, I'm telling you now that you should start practicing now. Go to any CBT centers. If you are in Ado Ekiti, you can locate the rock tutors. You understand? We have systems on ground where we have CBT software that is customized for JAMB format, JAMB template. Exactly what you are going to meet during JAMB. If you are in Ekiti, you can find your place, you can find your feet around, come around so that we can put you through how to answer questions. You
Yes,
understand?
and also if you are not in Ado Ekiti, maybe you are in any part of Nigeria, now is the time for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Rock Tutors. The same way it is spelled on TikTok, that's the same way it is spelled on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, search for DEROCK Tutors, The Rock Tutors on YouTube. On that our YouTube channel, we've prepared different videos across all the subjects that you will be writing, and our teachers have explained them. Remember last week, if you joined last week, I said when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you are doing yourself good because you will save yourself time because everything has already been broken down. Even past questions, possible questions, likely questions that will come out in your exams have already been answered on our YouTube channel. So if you've not subscribed, go to YouTube now and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For those of you who might not live around Ado Ekiti, even those of you in Ado Ekiti, go to our YouTube channel. It's going to help you a great deal. So before Mr. Femi Atata is actually The Rock. You can call him The Rock. When you hear The Rock, this is the brain behind The Rock actually. So sir, thank you so much for the session. Even me that I'm assisting, right? I'm learning a lot from you as well. So from what he has said so far, he has made us to understand that on the day of your exam, what are you going there to do? First of all, you will pray, right? After praying for God's favor, the next thing for you to do is to start with the subject that you are more confident in. Start with the subject that you know best. For me now, I know I like English. I will start with English. I'm not saying you should start with English. If you know you are good with biology or you are better with chemistry or physics or focus said is good with English, your own might be maths, your own might be biology. Whichever subject that you know that you are very good at, start with that subject. And he has given us the formula. You can spend 20 minutes on that subject, answer it, spend another 20 minutes on the second subject, the third subject, and like that. Then you spend the remaining time to go through your answers again. So I would advise you when you are going to your exam, go and buy a wristwatch, wear your watch and time yourself. Because we've seen cases where people will go to the exam hall, they'll say, JAMB did not allow them to finish answering their questions and their time was up. It's not JAMB's fault. They already told you it's 2 hours, right? 2 hours for your entire questions that you will be answering. Remember that English is 60 questions and the other subjects are 40 questions each. So if you use this, you see why we are happy that you are here. He said they won't allow wristwatch. Is it true? They don't allow them to wear wristwatch.
Especially
It's because of people like you that used to do expo. It's because of some students that used to do expo. But over that, I think that even on their laptop, there will be timer. Yes. So there will be timer on your laptop.
Start with 159.
Exactly.
Start with it downwards.
Okay, so there will be timer on. Don't worry, Royal Media. You even if you're not allowed to wear watch, the timer on your screen. Somebody said your YouTube teaching has helped me a lot. Wow, thank you. You see, this is a testimony. Go and subscribe to our YouTube now. Start watching our video. There is timer on your system. So as soon as you start, locate where the timer is on your laptop. It could be up, it could be down. Locate where that timer is and start with the best subjects that you are confident in. Do we get it? Please, I want to see more comments. If you have not sent us a gift, why? What did we do? We will end this live. Oh, yeah, send us gifts. Sharp, 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 sharp. Focus has sent us many gifts. If you are on this live, they said you can't go back. Don't worry, we will answer all your questions when Mr. Atata is done and giving us all the tips. And please make sure you are. Someone said, I swear the YouTube channel is really helping. Thank you, Nelson. Somebody has sent us another gift. Please, let's keep sending in gifts. Let's keep sending in gifts. Let's allow Mr. Atata continue. Keep your questions. If you have questions, we are still here. We are going to ensure that we answer all your questions. You can go ahead.
All right, before I go ahead, thank you so much for those that have been commenting concerning the YouTube channel. If you want to still join at The Rock Tutors, DEROCKTUTORS, you can join. For some of you that have been saying you do not like literature, you do not like this, go and learn from some of our experts that have actually discussed all this. They have broken it down. Honestly, you are going to learn more on the YouTube channel at The Rock Tutor. So you can join to learn some difficult subjects you have actually been finding difficult. And I bet it with you, you are going to enjoy the classes. Then what you also need to know is the keys, how to use the computer keys on the keyboard, because some of you are writing for the first time and some of you have not started you have not started practicing. You understand? There are some shortcut keys on the keyboard that you can make use of while writing your exams. If you see A, the alphabet A on the keyboard simply means option A. You understand?
I didn't know.
Option A for A. You understand?
Ah.
So if you actually answering a question and the options is from A to D, and you discover that the option A is the correct answer, then all you have to do is to press the keyboard A, the key A. When you click it, then you have answered the questions correctly. Are you getting it? So then, if it is option B that is the correct option, what will you click? You click option B on the keyboard. Option C, if it is the correct answer, you click it. If it is option D, you click option D as the correct answer. A to D are for options that you want to answer because they are very fast. Just quickly click it, you move to the next question. Now, A, B, C, D are for your options. Are you getting it? Then P is the previous, because like I told you, if you see some stubborn questions, they may send some questions to you that you will find difficult during the exam. So one question can take up to 30 minutes. I should have gotten this thing and I know this thing. Why did I forget? What is the formula? Don't let them attack you in the hall with stubborn questions. So you can skip it. Are you getting my point? So when you have actually answered some questions correctly and you want to go back, all you have to do is to press P. P means previous questions. Maybe you have not done question number 5. You have done 6 from 4. You discover that the question 5 is somehow technical. Then you did 6. You are able to answer it. If you want to go back, P will take you back. That is previous. You understand? Then if you want to go to the next question again, letter N. Letter N mean next. It means what? The next question. Then when you are done with all the questions, you can submit with submit. S simply means submit. Then R is also there. Letter R. R simply means return. Maybe you want to return to the previous questions or previous options you've chosen, your previous subject. That is R. Then Y is submit your exam. Because after you submit, they will still give you a chance. Maybe you want to have everything. Y is that you are done with the exams and you are ready to submit finally. So why? Yes, you are ready to submit. So these are the things you need to know. Let me quickly go back to it again. Letter A on the keyboard, A, B, C, D are for the options. Are you getting it? Are for what? Are for the options. If option A is your correct answer, you click option A. If option B is correct answer, you click option B. Then P, letter P simply means the previous. You understand? Then N simply means next question. Then S simply means submit. R means what? Return to the previous questions or to the previous options, wherever. Then Y simply means submit your exam. Yes, you are done. And don't forget, time factor is so crucial. Time factor is so crucial. And I trust God that at least by now, you should have prepared yourself very well. Please be careful of the kind of friends you move with now. It is very, very important to people that do not share the same vision with you. I don't expect you to be around those people now. Peer influence, iron sharpens iron. You need to move with people that will help you more in preparing for this forthcoming UTME. Very important, because this is the time around group discussion can help. YouTube can help. Don't go to YouTube and be watching another thing that is different from what? That's different from. Go and watch. Go to the Rock Tutors and watch our videos. You understand? Is it mathematics? Is it chemistry? Is it physics? Is it government? Is it literature? At the Rock Tutors, we have simplified everything for you. And I trust God that the more you watch, the more you learn. And if you find some difficult topics you have not been getting well, let us know. We'll review them and we'll post the videos again so that it can help you further in your questions. So those are the things we have packaged for you, and we can't wait to have awesome results, testimonies from you by the special grace of God.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Please, I know we are excited, we are appreciating the rock. Kindly type in the comment section what you got from what he just explained. I can just pick any winner randomly. Jirok actually gave us some tips on how we can, be fast on that day. Remember, this session is tagged tips and tricks to score 300 and above. He gave us certain keys on the keyboard that we are supposed to use. Let's see it in the comments, please. We want to see your comments. What are the tips that Jirok just gave us now that you will use to be fast in your exams? Type it in the comments. And if you've not sent us a gift, please do that now. Royal Media, thank you. We've seen your gifts. We've seen your gifts. No, I'm not talking about prayer. He just gave us some tips now. I want to be sure that we are following. He gave us, no, somebody said spend 20 minutes. Yes, he said that earlier, but he said something now. He gave you some tips on the keyboard that will help you to be fast. Yes, Happiness said to submit, use letter Y. Is it correct? To submit?
Yes, final submission.
Final submission,
Final submission.
click on letter Y. Y for submit, P for preview. No, P is not for preview, it's for previous.
Previous question.
Yes, you want to go back.
You want to go back. That is P.
Mosumola said A, B, C, D in answering your questions. Yes, correct. So if your answer is option A, you just press A on your keyboard and that's your answer. Instead of you trying to use your mouse and wasting time. If option B is your option, click on B. C is your option, C. D is your option, D. N is for next. Excellent. It means that we are following. It means that we are following us and we are really excited. If you've not sent us a gift, please do that. There are gifts on this live. Send us, click on those gifts and be sending us. Do you know what you are doing by clicking on those gifts? You are helping TikTok notify other JAMB students to come on this live. Because it will not be very good that we left our businesses, left other things that we're supposed to be doing, and we are dishing out value, and only 42 people are enjoying all the value. Exam that over 2 million people are writing. So keep sending us gifts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so that many more students will benefit from this information.
All right, let's welcome questions.
Okay.
Do you have questions?
Yes, so do you have questions? Kindly drop your questions. We'll be answering your questions now. I think I saw some questions earlier. Please keep dropping your questions. Any questions at all as it concerns JAMB 2024, drop your questions. Any question? We are waiting for you. I learn how to manage my time.
What questions? What have you been finding difficult? Especially towards this 2020. It's 11 days to JAMB.
Somebody said my fear for physics. You don't have to be scared of physics. I'm funny.
So what are the questions you have? There is no subject that is really difficult if you have good teachers, honestly. And that is why we have packaged some awesome questions for you. We have reviewed these things to make it easier. That's why we said we should visit our YouTube channel at The Rock Tutors. Honestly, you will enjoy the classes so well. And we will be expecting your positive feedback.
Okay, Mimi wants us to do a summary. I think she joined late. So for people that joined in late, we are now 75 on this call. Good, you see what I'm saying? Let's keep leaving comments, let's keep sharing so that more people will join, so that we can get to 10,000 people on this live before we close. So Mr. Jirok will help us. For those of us who are just joining, who missed out on some things that we already shared, he's going to do a recap. Or should I do the recap? Or would you go ahead? Actually, I will try. So I'm now the student. Let me do the recap for you guys. So when he started, he said that for your exam, before going to your exam and on your exam day, you should do what? You should pray. What is your prayer point? You are praying for God's favor. Because we've had cases of people who go to the exam hall, their laptops will go off, the questions, your village people will follow you to the exam hall, and the questions you'll be seeing are very difficult questions that you did not prepare for. So when you pray for God's favor, what he does for you is that when you get there, the exam will just be easy. You see that the Holy Spirit will just be giving you the answers straight up. So pray for God's favor. And the second thing he said is, as you should be mindful of time. We were told that you won't be allowed to go in with your wristwatch, which is fine. But on your laptop, there's a timer. So your exam is like 2 hours, right? It's like 2 hours. So you see a timer on your screen, either on top or beneath your screen. There's a timer that is counting your time for you. So be watching that time and allot maybe 20 to 25 minutes for the first subject. That first subject that you will start with. It's not necessary that you follow it the way JAMB has arranged it for you. So you can start with any of the four subjects that you know that, oh, this subject, oh, even if I'm sleeping and they wake me up, I'll be able to answer this subject. So start with your best subject first. After your first subject, you go to the second subject, spend another 20 to 25 minutes, your third subject, and the final subject. And another thing he said that maybe we didn't get clearly is that when you see a question that proves to be difficult, don't waste your time. Don't spend 30 minutes on top of one question. Go to the next question, then you come back to it when you're done with everything. So be mindful of your time. So he said that, then he went on to giving us some other tricks on how to be fast with our exam. So he said on your keyboard of your laptop or your computer that will be given to you, your correct answer is option A, just press A on your laptop. If the correct answer is B, B. If it's C, press C. If it's D, press D. And if you want to go back to a previous question, maybe a question that you found difficult to answer, just press P, right? P will take you to the previous question. And when you want to go to the next question, you press M. And when you want to submit finally, you press Y. So these are the things that we've talked about so far. Adeisola said, I just want to go to the university. Don't worry, this year is your year. You are going to go. You will go, don't worry. Just put in the work. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Somebody said nothing dey my head again and no be say I know sabi book. Oh, sorry about that dem. Go to our YouTube channel, it will help you a lot. Somebody say una no get expo. Sorry, we don't do expo here. Wow, this is the second time I'm writing. Don't worry, this will be your last time, okay? I'm not familiar with chemistry.
The shortcut we can, honestly, the shortcut we can give you now, at least within the next 11 days, that towards your exams, I would just advise, go to our YouTube channel. You see some of the videos, because some of the questions we saw, they are coined from JAMB syllabus. We combine JAMB syllabus, we combine post-UTME syllabus, all manner. I'm sure, because last year, people that wrote exams, when they visited our YouTube channel and they came back after their exams, they said, no, we tried. So, if you have not been reading very well and you are scared, first go and visit our YouTube channel at The Rock Tutors, DEROCKTUTORS. Go and watch the videos first. I'm sure you will enjoy the subject. Then at the end of the day, I trust God that you are going to have that desired course. Then, another thing we also need to understand, you need to be practicing now. You need to be practicing questions. You should have CBT applications either on your phone or on your laptop. There are many CBT platforms you can download that looks exactly like JAMB. So if you are aiming 300, I expect you, if you are practicing now, you shouldn't be scoring less than 280, 290, 300. If you want to score 300, because for now, you should be practicing more. What do you need? You need to be exposed to more questions. That's the fact. You need to be exposed to more questions, because the fact is, JAMB does not really have new questions like that, but they twist it.
Yes.
They can only change the English. Yes. That's the fact. And that is why you don't need to cram past questions. Yes. I always advise my students, don't cram past questions. Understand the reasons why the answers are the answers. And it's one of the benefits you can get from our YouTube channel, because we explain the answers. Why are these answers the answers? You need to understand it. So by the time you get to the examination hall and they just twist it anyhow, you know that no, this is what they are talking about, because you understand it.
Yes, so, and another thing that I would say is, many times, as soon as students see questions, they'll just jump and choose answer. Maybe they've seen something like that in their past question. They'll just go ahead and choose answer. So another tip we're giving you, don't jump on answers. Even if the question looks like a question that you've seen before, please read the question again. Read the question over and over again and ensure that you understand the question before choosing your answer. Many of you think that you know English, but history has proven over time that people fail English even more than other subjects, because they don't read the questions. They just go ahead and choose an answer. Maybe they're asking you antonyms and synonyms. You go and put synonyms in the place of antonyms. They say they'll put not. Which of the following is not? Because you are in a hurry, you did not read the not. You left the not and you chose the wrong option. So please read your questions correctly. Read the instructions attached to that question before actually choosing your answer.
There are many options, that will be in your, and that is JAMB for you. JAMB at times, most times they will not be direct.
Yeah.
You understand? They will not. They want to test your intelligence. You understand? And don't feel this is the normal thing. No, it's not the normal thing. Are you sure of that answer? It is very important. Like there was a particular guy that posted an answer to me when we taught economics. We said somebody bear the risk in the process of what? Organizing a business. Who bears the risk? It is the entrepreneur. Because it is the entrepreneur that bears the risk. And do you know that that person said it is not entrepreneur, that it is land? No, it can't be land, And the person was not even giving reasons why it was land. He said because some people can kill you because you collected their land from their hands. I said no, now. You understand? It is the entrepreneur that bears the risk. You understand? And that is the normal thing you will even see when you are reading your economics. So you have to be very sure. Give reasons why the answers are the answers. And for examples, there are some options too that you will carry all of the above, none of the above. If it is all of the above and you check option A, option B, option C, and you discover that everything is actually working in favor of that particular question, then you know that it is all of the above. But by the time you notice that a particular answer option is different from what will make it all of the above, then you will know that all of the above is not the right option. The same thing with none of the above. If it is none of the above and you now find out in a question that one of the question seems correct, one of the options seems correct, then you will know that it is not none of the above. So these are the techniques you can also use to eliminate the right answers and the wrong answers. You understand? So that you can be able to do well in your forthcoming exam. There are many things, but the basic advice you need now is to be practice more with your students, with your friends. Ask questions from your teachers. We discover at the tutorials now that people are now asking questions. You understand? They are asking questions from their teachers. The questions they ought to have been asking since this is the time they are now asking. Well, that's actually the strategy for the smart ones now. Ask questions from your friends. Ask questions from your teachers and go through the JAMB syllabus again. Are you getting it? There are some topics that no matter what, we have more questions from it. You understand? From JAMB, and those are the ones you can focus more at this particular point in time.
Yes, so let me take it from there. Dominic said there's no economics on your YouTube channel videos. That's not true. When you go to our YouTube channel, except you are on the wrong YouTube channel. If you are on the right YouTube channel, Mr. Femi Akpata was the one who took our direct tutors economics questions. And we did not just treat anyhow question. We treated possible questions that you are likely to see on the day of your exam.
We have more than 8 videos on economics. We treated questions, and there's no way you will go through all those questions and you'll be stranded.
Yeah, and just in case you are finding it hard to find it from scrolling down, just go to playlist. There's an economics playlist. All of our subjects have been arranged into different playlists. So when you go to your YouTube channel now, go to YouTube. When you get to Zero, ensure that you subscribe. After subscribing, look for playlists and look for economics. Or better still, on your search button, just search Zero Tutors Economics. Do we get it? Dominic, are you clear? Just search for Zero Tutors Economics. It will bring it up for you. Oluwabukolami say all subjects are there. Oh yes, so help us tell him. Oh. All subjects are on our YouTube channel. Even mathematics is on
physics,
the YouTube
chemistry,
channel.
biology, NECO, all the subjects that you need to understand better before you pass that exams very well.
Do we have any more questions? We are still taking questions. I will drop a poll on the group. We want to get your opinion on how today's session was. So ensure that you fill that poll. And if you've not sent us a gift, why? Send us a gift for the first time. Really impressed. Thank you, Ayomide. The YouTube channel is really helping me. Khadija, congratulations. We can't wait to see you in the university this year.
So there will be more things. We'll be dropping more vital information between now and the time we'll be writing a JAM, UTM 2024. We'll be dropping awesome information. So we want you to be expectant. We want you to be expectant, and I trust God that at the end of the day, we are coming back to rejoice by the special grace of God. Like I told you, pray more now. Pray more towards your JAM, especially for favor. You need to be favored, and the spirit of excellence, very, very important. Pray for the spirit of excellence. Speed and accuracy. You need speed and accuracy. Those are the things you need to succeed in the forthcoming UTME. Speed and accuracy, the spirit of excellence, favor like you have never experienced. And I trust God that those that have planned to mock you after this UTME, they will gather to celebrate you. That is it. Those that have planned to mock you, especially towards this forthcoming UTME, they will gather to celebrate you. That is the word we have for you, and it is going to happen. And please, like we have said, it is very, very important you practice more. Do what? Practice more. Practice more questions, especially the last 10 years. The last 10 years. Visit our YouTube channel. Study the questions. Go back to it. Anyone you don't seem to understand, let us know from the comment section, and we are going to answer you. At The Rock Tutors, DEROCKTUTORS on YouTube channel. All the subjects are there for you to actually watch for.
Like I said, we just dropped a poll on the group. Make sure you fill that poll. When you go to, if you are watching with your phone like this, for example, you're watching with your phone, this is the poll here, this blue thing here. Just fill the poll. We want to get your opinion. What do you think about our session today? And for those of us who don't know how to send us a gift, when you come down, look downwards on your phone. This is the gift. You can gift us here. You see gifts here. Send us a gift. Send us a gift. So check it well. This is where to gift us. Click on this thing and you've sent us a gift. Thank you. People are still sending gifts. Send us gifts. So somebody said, sir, please, do you do online classes and at what time?
All right. The online classes is actually for those that join. Anyway, we'll get the message across to you on how to go about that. We can easily send message to you later to see how you can join the online class. Then somebody also asked for WAEC class. Most of the subjects we posted on the YouTube channel are for WAEC and JAMB, especially the last subject we uploaded. We picked the questions from WAEC, NECO, and JAMB. We solved everything together. So if you are writing WAEC, the questions, the videos are useful for you. If you are writing NECO, if you are writing JAMB, if you are writing GC, those questions are actually packaged together from WAEC, NECO, and JAMB syllabus, so that it can be useful, for everybody that actually desire to succeed in their forthcoming exams. Then somebody said, what of Expo? Expo no dey for JAMB, and that's why a lot of people are actually going all out to succeed in the forthcoming UTME. How will you even do the Expo? There's nobody that can sit for you, because on getting to the examination center, you are the one that will thumbprint yourself. You understand? You are the one that will do what? You are the one that will thumbprint with your fingerprint. So there is no way you can go with machinery that can help you write your exams. That is it. Then secondly, in the process of writing your exams, there are cameras, watching you, looking at you from every angle. So if you misbehave, they are watching from the headquarters. You understand? And they can so find it easy such that they can look at you, how you wrote your exams, and at the end of the day, maybe you are the one that have that mark. So it is very important you just put it aside. There's nothing God cannot do. Forget Expo. With your little preparation, crowned with the favor of God, I trust God that you are going to blast this forthcoming UTME.
Yeah, somebody said, please, how can we know our center? Like we said earlier, from Wednesday or latest by weekend, you all will start reprinting. Go to an accredited center, right, to be able to reprint. That's when you will know your date and your venue. So for latest by the end of this week, information will be passed out. That's why you need to subscribe, follow us across our social media platforms. As soon as the reprinting starts, we are going to update that information. Let me go down. Somebody say expo day, oh, calm down. That's not true. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't tell me
Hello,
this is your first JAMB.
hello, please forget expo. Don't let anybody deceive you. You understand? We have been into this business for how many years? You know, we know what happened before the CBT when there was paper and pencil. And now that the CBT has come to stay, we know what is on ground. The best thing is to do this thing. It is objective, it is not theory. You understand? And that is why
Sometimes then they will cancel a whole center.
exactly.
And you don't want to be in. If somebody has told you that they will give you expo, please run away. Because even last year they cancelled some people's results. And if your result gets cancelled, you will wait till next year again.
My brother, my sisters, you can do well with the little you know. You understand? Why are we praying for favor? Why are we telling you that we have uploaded some videos on the YouTube channel? We are giving you some fast track ideas. You understand? That can easily help you or assist you in this forthcoming UTME. And honestly, I'm waiting for those calls. Can you even confess it right now that I score more than 300? I score more than 300. 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 I want to see it. I score more than 300. What can God not do? You understand? Even with your little effort and the favor of God, you can score more than 300. And I trust God that God will do it.
Yeah, we still have some questions here. Somebody is asking if there's theory.
No,
Please, there's no theory. It's purely objective. Somebody said, how do we focus on the upcoming JAMB and goals? It's stressful, sir. Please, any ideas? I will start, my dear. Nothing good comes easy, right? Every great person you see, every amazing person you look up to, everybody had a price to pay. So if you want to be successful, if you want to pass this JAMB with flying color, there's a price you have to pay. And what is that price? You have to sit down and read. You have to practice as much as possible. So I'll just allow Joel to take over.
All right, I will also advise that this is a time around you need to do away with your social media. Yeah, it is very important though. This is not the time to be on TikTok. Yes, what we are doing now is adding value to you. We are not doubting it. But a lot of people engage the disadvantages, the cons, of the social media. Than if you look at it from statistics, social media is one of the things that distract people away from their goals. I'm telling you now that you need to be very careful with the use of your mobile phones now. If it is game that you are addicted to that is distracting you, for now, push your game aside. If you want to succeed, this is your destiny. You understand? This is your life. You can't die if you don't put aside, if you don't play game between now and 19th of April. You cannot die.
19th is next week.
19th is just 11 days from now. Are you getting what I'm saying? So please do away with social media. Facebook, you're on Facebook for 2 hours. Let me tell you something. You should know that your time is your life. You need to maximize it very well. Did you know that doctor recommends that we should sleep for 8 hours in a day? If we sleep for 8 hours in a day, and for those that understand mathematics very well, 8 hours in 24 hours, how can you calculate that ratio? What is ratio 1/3? That means by the time you are 30 years old, you would have slept for how many years? You would have slept for 10 years. If you are sleeping, doctor recommends you should sleep for 8 hours within a day, within 24 hours. So if you are sleeping for 8 hours within 24 hours, by the time you are 30 years, you would have slept for how many years? You would have slept for 10 years. By the time you are 60 years old, you would have slept for 20 years. By the time you are 90 years old, you have slept for 30 years. And now, a lot of you are not just sleeping for 8 hours. 8 hours for your sleep. 1 hour on TikTok, 1 hour on Facebook, 1 hour on watching TV, video, Jennifer's Diary. Those are not the ones that will add values to your life. By the time you get to know that tomorrow is JAMB. No. For now, do away with social media, please and please. These are the things that you need to be careful with from now for the next 11 days. After JAMB, you can do whatever you like. And choose the kind of friends you have. Please, let me let you know that we have different people from different backgrounds. You need to understand that. And the plans your parents have for you is different from the plans your friends' parents have for them. I always tell my tutorial students, be very careful. I've seen somebody who did not pass JAMB last year, but before the end of last year, this person traveled to Canada. Are you getting my point? So if somebody is not serious and the parents has better plan for that person, and you are moving with that person Before you know what happen, you get distracted and you don't get your goals achieved. This is the time you need to be alert. This is the time you need to wake up. Please choose the kind of friends you move with. Move with people that will help you ace your exams. And I trust God that everything will work together for your good.
Yes, I'll say it again. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so now. That's the best help we can give you at this point. Even to Life Changer, every single subject has been well explained. They've been detailedly explained on our YouTube channel. Something very important came to my mind. Yeah, somebody was asking if there will be cameras. Yeah, so my dear, I don't even plan to carry expo except you want to disgrace yourself, because they will send you out. There are cameras everywhere in whatever center that you'll be posted to. So what was I going to say? Your dressing matters a lot. The way you dress to your exam hall. Don't dress like somebody going to the club when you are going to your exam hall. Last year, we got reports of people who were sent back home from the exam hall because of how they were dressed. Somebody wore tights, tights, very tights to the exam hall. Then the woman, when they sent her home, people were begging for her. So somebody gave her wrapper to cover. So imagine you using wrapper to write your JAMB exam. That alone has already destabilized you. From when they start harassing you from the gate, from the entrance, you're already destabilized. Everything that you've read probably would have gone out of your head. So the best way to dress is to dress comfortably, dress corporately, dress well as if you are going for a program. Don't dress as if you are going to buy something in the malam in your street. You are not going to buy something from the malam in your street. You are going to prepare for your destiny. You are going to write an exam that will define the next 4 years. For those of you studying 4 years course, the next 5 years of your life. So if you have to start preparing your clothes now, start preparing the clothes you will wear to your exam, or even starting from now. Because you don't want to get to the exam gate and they tell you to go back home. God help you, your house is far. How will you go back home and come back? Just know that your own is your own. You will wait till next year. So from now, start preparing what clothes you are going to wear. Somebody said, if one does not have time to read in book, right? What else can one do to acquire knowledge on the subject? We've said it over and over again. Go to YouTube. Go and search for D-Rock Tutors. DEROCK Tutors. The same way it's spelled on YouTube, on TikTok. This same spelling, go and search for it on YouTube. We've exemplified, we've explained everything you need to know for this year's JAMB. And like I said last week, when you are watching, don't just be looking at the answer. Listen to the explanation that the teacher is actually giving. Somebody say, what of we that don't know how to operate system? It's not difficult. That's why we advised that you look around your environment, look for accredited centers where you can practice. Look for practice centers when you get to practice. And remember, we already gave you tips. If your answer is option A, just press A. If it's B, press B. If it's C, press C. Right? I don't know if the rock has anything to add. Well, we'll be rounding off in the next 3 minutes. We're wrapping up in the next 3 minutes. Do you have any other?
All right, so I think we have said it all. We have said it all. We have told you how to manage your time. Let me quickly give you a recap. Number one, make sure you don't spend the whole time on a particular subject. Start with the subject you know best. I get to my point when you are writing your exam. Start with the subject you know best. It is very important. 20 minutes, dedicate 20 minutes. And the remaining 35 minutes, use it to review the difficult questions within your questions and use 5 minutes to submit your. It is very important you know how to maximize your time. Very, very important. Then secondly, pray very well and start confessing it right now. You can write it, in a cardboard or on a sheet. Place it where, maybe beside your bed, that this is my score for 2024 UTME, and start confessing it. Start saying it before the time. And between now and the time your centers will be available, start praying for favor, that God, I thank you, because wherever I'm going to be posted to write my UTME exams, I am highly favored of God, I am favored of men. Your system will be favored, that you'll be using to write exams. The kind of people that will sit beside you, it matters. Make them no carry onori buruku kan to sit beside you. It is important. You must sit beside somebody that has his head correct, because somebody can actually distract you. So it is very important that God, I thank you, because the person that will be sitting beside me I'm favored by that kind of person. Is the person in his right senses. You understand? The supervisors on that day, you are favored. The system, you are favored. The day, the timing, and everything concerning the exams, you are favored. So very important. And I trust God that at the end of the day, everything is going to work together for your good. Then by the time you do your printout, if your place is far to the exam hall, make sure you get there a day before.
Yeah.
Because we have seen a situation whereby that person said I will meet up the following day, but on his way down, the car had accident. Your case will not be like that in Jesus' name. So it is always advisable, if you are writing exam and the place is far from your place, that you can't get there in less than 1 hour or maximum 1 hour, it is better you travel down to that place a day before, so that there won't be any issue concerning the exams. And I trust God that everything will work together for your good. Thank you so much for your time this night. We so much appreciate you.
Yes, and finally, for the last time, if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so now. We are not sure, but we'll try as much as possible to have another live before your exam. So compile your questions. You can drop your questions for us on our videos. We'll be able to give responses to those questions, and we'll try as much as possible to also post this recording, because we recorded this session. We'll try as much as possible to post this recording on our page, so you can go back to our page and watch this recording again. So I want to see your comments in the session. How was the session? Did you get value for your time? Kindly let us know in the session. We want to see your thank yous. If you loved everything that we shared with you today, say a word of prayer for the rock tutors, that God will keep blessing the rock tutors, God will keep blessing Global Janet, God will keep blessing Mr. Femi Akpata. Say words of prayers for us in the comment section. And if you've not gifted us, send us a gift. And if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so now. And also, if you've not filled the poll, kindly do so. Chomsy said, God bless you. Amen. Abike says, thank you very much, sir and ma. Thank you too for joining. Big Betty said, thank you. Chomsy said, thank you. Ayomide said, yes, of course. Royal Media said, thank you so much. Oluwabukolami said, you are blessed. Amen. Bella said, God will keep blessing you. Amen. Brandy said, thank you. Ayomide said, God will bless you. Amen. College JAMB tutorial. Yes, we are expecting you. If you live in Ado, you're welcome to join us physically. Anna said, thank you so much, sir and ma. God will keep blessing you guys. God will lift you up, ma and sir. We love you. Thank you. We love you more. And we can't wait to rejoice with you. We can't wait to receive your testimonies. All right, guys, this brings us the end of today's live. We'll try next week, Monday, to also come live to do final preparations for you before your examination finally commences next week. So with this, we say a bye.
Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Thank you.